All of a sudden, I found myself in love with the whirl, so there was only one thing that I could do, was ding-a-ding-dang, my dang-along-ling-long.
Good morning, everyone. As you can see, it is a bit later in the day today. 7:30. Yeah, it's a bit later in the day for me than I would normally like to leave. But last night, it rained like a son of a bitch for hours. It didn't stop until like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I started sleeping a little after 10, a little bit, but it was bad sleep. My air mattress doesn't hold air that well now. What else has gone wrong? Let's see, the audio cable extension from my helmet to my Zoom here, the good one that I had, that broke because I didn't have it connected, and it fell down, and I think probably got caught in the spokes or something and it ripped it off. And this cable, I think it's not great. I look at the audio and I see spikes, which tells me it's probably like giving that staticky pop. I hope it's not doing that. This is day 3. This is night 2. The second night was a bitch. Now we're gonna work on the third day. I've got all my stuff. You're actually cold. The bike's cold too. Yeah, so like I said, it rained like a son of a bitch. A lot of my stuff got wet. It took me a while to adjust everything and dry everything out. I had to move over to this big pavilion just to try to get a chance to be blocked from the rain, because those little ones there, they ain't fucking doing it. It stopped my battery charging, so that sucked. Hopefully I can get some good solar in later today. Hopefully I can get to Datil within a good amount of time. Speaking of which, and it's still early for me. I don't know. Last night was rough.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the camera, but it keeps fucking up and turning off and shit. Night number 2 and day number 3 have definitely proved to be more difficult. Last year, it was pretty fucking hard from the Valley of Fires on, basically until Meteor Crater was a decent bomb testing. That broke my train of thought. Whatever. Just record. Just work, okay? Just work.
Okay, we're back. Nice little break. Got a drink. Had to see what the fuck was going on with this camera, so I don't even know if I got any footage from me leaving the Valley of Fires. The logistics of trying to do this without a crew or without a van or something, it's ridiculous. It was like last year. It's difficult enough to maintain, to keep track of and deal with all the shit I have to deal with anyways while I'm road tripping on a bike. But then to add camera equipment, oh fuck. Still apparently says it's recording, so that's good. Gonna tighten it up. There you go. There you guys go. Now you can see stuff, and I can see you, and you can see me, and we'll see each other. Yeah. So, what are we doing today? Where are we going today? Day number 3 of this trip, and I am headed towards Datil, New Mexico. It's a really small town, pretty close to the western border of New Mexico. And aside from that, there's not a whole lot going on today. I'm going to stop in Socorro and get some food. I'll probably stop around Magdalena again. I mean, I'm gonna stop a lot, but I'll actually have like a proper break around Magdalena. Oh yeah, the VLA, that too, that's cool. About a half a tank. About a half a tank right now, got about 24 miles to go. I can talk like a redneck. I like fishing. I have one of them talking basses on my wall. Push the button. He's like, splashing on a splish splash. Humping in the water. Yeah, it's a sandstorm area. What is it called? The Plebado del Muerto, I believe, is this area here. Man, could you imagine like having to go across this shit on a horse? Woo! That'd be a long day. Warning, dust storm area, next 2 miles. Thankfully, we got that rain. Oh man, this is like so much easier on my tires too. The roads aren't hot. I leave early, so the roads are already like cooler than they would be for the rest of the time. And it rained, so the roads are like extra cool. They got water on them, so they're being cooled right now even. White Sands is that way. Good stuff. Good road. I like the desert. Mostly, I mean, I do not like its absence of shade. It's like the one thing I don't like about the desert. It's not really any shade. But that's it. That's it. No, I like all the other stuff. I'm free. While we contemplate what it means to be free, to me, to you, it's a different thing. Let's listen to some G-Love sing about being free.
Kill it, and bring it back to life. Kill it, bring it back to life. Kill it, bring it back to life. Kill it, bring it back to life. Well, it's a hustle every day of life. And it's enough to keep your head above the water, see. It seems the older I get, the more freedom I have. But everything is complicated to me. Responsibilities, pocket ticket stress. Oh my God, get up my back before I stop my break. Yo, I got to elevate, back my fate. Take me to the highest when the rhyming on the city streets. The victims see my freaking sneaky freaks. Stop around the diner to recharge myself. Get with the breads, have a couple lives. Take a long drive, cause I'm still alive. And if the pressure didn't get me then, will get me now. Stay high at the sky and bust the out. Yeah, I'ma take it free.
man, I was fucking cooked last year. Once I made it to this town here, I was fucking cooked up. I was so hot, and I still had to keep going and going and going. I didn't know where I was gonna sleep. I figured maybe if I go around Sakura, I can find a park, and I can just sleep in the park. I killed so much time that day too, though. I didn't leave the Valley of Fires until like noon or something. Wow. And then when I got to Sakura, like, I ate a terribly greasy meal after going through all this desert here. That was a bad idea. And then decided to take like a 2-hour nap right after that. And then started going. So you can see by the time that I got to Datil, like, the sun was almost gone. I know there's like a gas station somewhere around here. I used it last time. Yeah, here's gas. And we're gonna stop. We will return to this recording when I leave Sakura. Okay, everybody, welcome to Sakura. I think it's Sakura. Welcome to Sakura. I got all the stuff I needed done. And I found a Radio Shack here. The dude was able to hook me up with an audio extension cable to replace my crappy one. Whatever. Yep, got everything I needed done here. It's a lot nicer this time because it's not nearly as hot, and you know, it's actually a pretty decent town. Friendly encounters. People asking me about my bike or about my travels. It's good times. We're gonna go this way. US 60, almost Highway 66. On the road again. We're gonna get back on that road again. Gonna do wheelies on the road again. I can't wait to do wheelies on the road again. I'm not gonna do wheelies, especially in Sakura. They have quite the police presence here. All of this stuff seems so much fucking farther last year. It's like, cause I never went out there, and it was fucking hot. Speaking of hot, I gotta remember to take my thermals off. I'm still wearing thermal leggings. I can take those off now. It's fucking nice out. It's, again, here we are, like, what is it, 10:30 now? It's fucking perfect outside. Like, what, 74 degrees with a very light breeze. I couldn't ask for more, man. This is where I slept last time. So last time, I was stupid enough to, like, go through the desert while it's all crazy hot, and then eat a big greasy ass meal from Arby's with bacon and curly fries and shit. And don't get me wrong, it's delicious, but maybe not the best thing to eat while you're riding through a hot desert. And it messed me up. Like, I was already tired and having a hard time dealing with the heat, and then I ate that, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna take a nap. And so I went over to here, that building over there, like, it was still under construction when I went there, and there's just a bunch of dudes working on it. It said it was like, it's cool, they don't care if I sleep there during business hours, like, but once they close up shop, I need to go too, because they need to close the gate. They were pretty cool about it. But yeah, I mean, I saw that and I'm like, well, there's a bunch of shade. So I just went over there and took a couple hours nap in the shade. But, I mean, it screwed me. It screwed me for my time. I did so many things wrong last year. And everything seems so much fucking easier this year. I mean, you know, like, look, this morning and last night was hard because there was like, it was a lot of rain. A lot. I had to deal with water getting everywhere, being wet, getting cold. Still, I checked the distances on this stuff, and it's like Magdalena's 24 miles away. Like, it felt like it was way farther than that. I also didn't have my phone out with maps running so I can check distances. I'm not really using it for navigation because I know where I'm going, really, and there's no point. But it's nice to, like, every now and then glance down and see, like, oh, 22 minutes. I'll be there in around 20 minutes. Okay, cool. Beautiful road, man. I was gonna say this is a lot like Highway 66, but this is Highway 60. Of course it's a lot like 66. It's like the next highway over from 66. This is lovely. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm not in a hurry or nothing, and I could give a shit less, you know? I just cruise. Besides, like, you know, I get why some of these people could be in a hurry. They live here, so, nah, there's two sides to that, too. They live here, so they're used to it, but I also think that if you're that used to it, you kind of taking it for granted, because this is gorgeous. Mountains, valleys, huge desert skies. I couldn't ask for a lot more out of my life. Traveling like this when it's early, this is making all the difference. It's not hot. I feel it's amazing. It is amazing out. The breeze, oh my god. It's like it's perfect. It's perfect. Almost chilly enough to make my nips get hard, but not quite. And then I got the sun on the other side, so it's just this perfect mix of hot and cool and beautiful mountains. Wow. Oh wow. I forgot how pretty it is out here. That's actually a little chilly. We're getting closer. Bruh. Super chill out here, man. This is very pleasant. I'm coming up on Magdalena. I want to get off the bike for a minute. I'm not going to eat here, but I do want to stop, get off the bike. Cibola. Magdalena Ranger Station. Oh. Well, that's Magdalena. Old town. Damn it, somewhere up here there's a rest stop. I'm gonna eat a sandwich. Hey, check it out, here it is, yeah. Historic marker, 1 mile. That's what I'm looking for. Picnic. I'm gonna get into my picnic basket. Sweet. We're gonna do circles. Wow, he's doing circles! Boop. Well, I was gonna show you something cool, but instead it just ended up saying we shit rich. So that's cool. All right, that was a nice break. Woo! Good stuff. I got a sandwich in me. It's good. Oh, here's the VLA. All right, the New Mexico VLA. Just a bunch of rows of satellites. Radio dishes. I want to go out there. I'll go out there and listen to space. There's the VLA Visitor Center. You could go, holy shit, that's far as fuck. What the fuck? It's down there somewhere, though. Now, those things are big because, I mean, we've been going for a while, and it's like they're still far away. Well, there's VLA. Yeah, I know. I should go to these places and do these things, but no time schedule. And I, like, really just want to, you know, be done. 14 miles. pretty sure it's at the mountains. It's right up there at the mountains. In fact, that's really cool too. So the Cibola National Forest is pretty much the mountain range, and it hooks around this area. Like, this part is not part of the Cibola National Forest, but you can actually see it hook with the mountains going all the way around. It's pretty cool. I know it's somewhere right up here. Yeah, right up there I think it is. Right there it is, I think. Right there it is. Where is the main office place? Yeah.